Yo, yo, RX back with another stream. This time it's beginning of the week. It's Tuesday night, which can only mean one thing. My boys and my no females actually watch this. It is Contender Series Afterparty night. Sadly, there's nothing else into that title because there is no fight week because there are no other fights this week outside of Contender Series, which sucks. But that's how the cookie crumbles. So, but either way, we are back during this fightless week to enjoy a great stream. That's what we're gonna do. Talk about Contender Series, which ended a little bit ago, about an hour and a half ago. Talk about some fight news, talk about NFL. What else you want to debate? Like, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a fun first stream of the week, as it always is, and we'll see where we go. See how long we go tonight. A lot of interesting shit to talk about. We'll see what we get up to tonight in the conversation verse, and gonna be fun, man. Gonna be fun. Good to be back. Obviously, yesterday was my day off, and I do have two this week, so I'm taking Thursday off. I'd say like it's a real day off. It's not just me not streaming, and yeah. So I as much as I did miss y'all, like I always say, I did enjoy it, and it did keep me from going insane. So I enjoyed it. I don't know, hope y'all had a good Monday. And now we're here for Tuesday, fight day, the only fight day of the week this week. Gonna be fun, man. Again, a lot of interesting things to talk about, and we'll talk about all of them tonight. And yeah, well, looking at what the views are looking like tonight, because I know other people are live, like Moss and all that, so however we get tonight, we get tonight. It's not really a big deal to me, and gonna enjoy the night nonetheless. So can't really do much else besides that, in my opinion. I mean, you know me, keep vibing, having a good time either way. We can go an hour, we can go 3 hours. All depends on y'all. So, but yeah, not really much more to say. So hope y'all are doing good on to start this week. Hope everyone's week is going good so far. 2 days into it. Yeah, even in a fightless week, gotta keep doing good, man. Gotta just keep doing good. Can't really. Doing bad is usually never an option, and sadly, sometimes it's the only option, but you just gotta make it through it. You gotta make it to the good, because the good is what we're here for. The bad, what we're forced to deal with. So, if we can enjoy if we get through the bad and get to the good, then looks like it sounds like a W in my book. So, yeah. Do I know what I just said at all? No. To be honest with you, no. I have no idea what the fuck I just said, but it sounded good. But no. It's a Tuesday night fight, the only day of fights this week. You know, after just having a break week 3 weeks ago. Assholes. And either way, we're still gonna stream a few times this week, tonight, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and probably Sunday. More than likely, I'm trying to think. Will we take any of those days? Yeah, I'll probably do all of those nights. I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah. More than likely, I'll do all of those nights. So, should be fun. Should be fun. So, you know, that's about that. Even with no fights, we find plenty of reasons and ways to stream. Enjoy a great week, in my opinion. So, of course, we have fights back next week, which will be sweet. But I don't know why I don't got the screen share going. That's my bad. I just get on a fucking rambling tangent. But yeah. Y'all got the purple background out tonight. I'm not sure how that's gonna show up on stream. Okay, it's purple. I know some the colors get super saturated at times, which is annoying, but it's what it is in that regard. Oh, but yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Rating show tomorrow, which I cannot wait for. That's gonna be amazing, like always. And we'll probably do parlays on that stream as well, since obviously we're not gonna do a parlay stream on Thursday because there's no fights, and we're not doing a whole stream just for NFL parlays. That would be fucking stupid. So we'll probably do parlays and ratings tomorrow, which will be sweet. Me and Jibbeers, and yeah. That'll be fun. Can't wait like always, because that's gonna be awesome like always. So, not very much else to say in that regard. Well, yeah. And then Friday we'll probably be rating show again. Saturday and Sunday. Well, Saturday will be just random bullshit, and then Sunday will be probably a fucking NFL recap, which will be fun. That'll be really fucking fun to see what's going on there. And well, we have a lot to talk about in the fantasy league after week 2, so we'll get to that in a little bit. And yeah, that'll be sweet. So that's about that. So outside of that, hope y'all are doing good. Like I said, hope y'all are doing good. Leave nobody watching right now. But yeah, I don't know. I know it's fucking Tuesday night, and I get like I know y'all are watching Moss, which is cool. I would watch him over me, like I always say. So yeah, whatever happens, man. We have 10 views or fucking 100 views. It's not gonna change how I do this stream. Have a great time with y'all nonetheless. I'm gonna talk to y'all or talk to myself. Not really a big deal to me either way. So either way, we're gonna have a fun night, man. Yes, I am doing something in the background right now. I'm doing other fantasy-related adventures real quick before we get into where I get back to y'all. So, I got more than one league. I just finished doing that then. So, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. Contender series was decent tonight. Not amazing, but decent. I had a decent enough time with it. It was not the best episode of the season, but it's not the worst. Obviously, I'll have the recap for it out tomorrow, which will be sweet. And yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm still good. Still happy I'm able to get a video out this week, even with no card. So grateful for that. And yeah. But besides that, like not a lot going on. I made a little bit of news dropped yesterday, but not a crazy amount. So definitely some interesting things to talk about, but nothing like groundbreaking. I was like, oh my god, did you hear the news? The craziest shit in the world. Like, no, it's a few things happened, but like, again, nothing phenomenal. It's not like, holy shit. Dana didn't make a whole fucking press release for it, so you know it's not that important. And yeah. your fancy shit done, and we can get back to y'all. So, yeah, Contender Series, pretty decent today. Not amazing, but it was fine. Again, I've seen much worse episodes of Contender Series. I guess we can just get right into it, because not very much. I've kept y'all bored for long enough. So we'll get to the first fight. Cody Shavanik? I have no idea how to say his name. What's up, everybody? What's up, Scotty? Good to see you as always, brother. As we have Cody Shavanik versus Rafael Uchenbo. Yeah, this was not the best fight in the world to begin the night. Cody kind of just beat, well, I can't say beat shit out of him, he kind of just beat him up. Round 1, he landed a beautiful elbow while Rafael was doing a takedown attempt, kind of dropped Rafael. I wonder if they counted as a knockdown. He hit him and he fell back. Then Cody laid on him for the rest of the round. Round 2, he kind of just outfought him. And in round 3, he came out and knocked him out in 10 seconds. Not the best performance for a Contender Series guy, but did enough, got to finish late. If he didn't get to finish, there was no world he's getting the contract, but he got to finish and did 27 Canadian. They need Canadians. Fuck it, give him a shot. I think he's the worst of the 4 guys signed. He deserves a contract, but he's still probably the worst of the 4 guys from tonight, and we'll see how he does in UFC. I don't think he didn't go far, especially at bantamweight, which is as deep as bantamweight is. And yeah, I think dude will be fine. I don't think he's gonna be a complete can, but do I think he's gonna do much in the UFC? No, I doubt he does much. So he seems fine, but after going into the Shark Tanks, that's fucking bantamweight. Good luck, man. Then we had the second fight of the night, the worst fight of the night. Paddy McCrory versus Ulsan Insu Huang. So, yeah, this fight sucked. If I had to describe this fight, it's not very much to describe. Paddy ran away for 15 minutes. Insu followed him and threw pretty much nothing. Terrible fight, terrible fighters. No idea how Huang got here, and Paddy is shit. Kind of running scene with fighters who are named Paddy. And yeah, this is pathetic. Worst fight of the night. Dana said no, thankfully, and that's all you can say about that fight. Then we had the middle fight, which on paper looked like the worst fight, but was alright, nothing spectacular, but it's decent. Looked like we got a new good fighter on the roster here. As in the third fight, we had Tommy Gant. I don't know how the fuck they say it, because it's nothing like how his last name is spelled. Versus Adam Livingston. Yeah, Tommy kind of just destroyed him. Like, he shot on him immediately. Adam grabbed the cage a few times to stay up, got a point taken, but eventually Tommy got him down, and at that point it was already over. Adam just got submitted with, like, ease. And, yeah, Gant, a DC boy, teammates with him, or friends with him, one or the other, gets the win, gets the finish, gets the contract. I know he's a little bit older, and even Dana said it, like, he is almost 33. To be getting a contract at that age is a little bit worrying, but still, he deserved it. Looked good, and on the UFC, lightweight, got another wrestler. We'll see how far he can go. Again, he's a little bit on the older side, but he looked good enough. Good finish, and we'll see how far he can go. He then need to get fights in quickly at that age. Apparently, he fought 14 times in a year or some bullshit at one point. So he knows how to stay active, but can he do that in UFC? Time will tell. So yeah, that's about long and short of that. Good, good win. He ran through poor Livingston. So pretty good shit by Gant. Can't really say much else. So. There you go. Going to UFC, DC hyped him up, and DC was right too. He looked good. Then in our co-main event, we had at light heavyweight the most impressive fighter of the night by a mile, Iwo Barniskoi. I have no idea how to say his name either. Versus Muhammad Ali. Yes, that's how you're meant to say it, and yes, he is named after that, Muhammad Ali. Wow, 20-second knockout. Fight started, he hit him with an overhand, knocked him out pretty much. That's how you get a contract and make a statement. What else can I say? Legendary Polish power. Impressive. I welcome to UFC, man. I almost picked him. Fuck. I almost picked Iwo. I was like, oh, Muhammad Ali, he's much taller. He's hyped up. He's the favorite. Gets sparked out in a fucking 20 seconds. Fuck. Good one for Iwo. Welcome to UFC, man. I won't be shocked if he gets a fight book before the end of this week because he did not take a punch, and light heavyweight needs fights quick. So, this kid looks good. Easily the most impressive fighter of the night. And let's see what he can do in the UFC. So, on to UFC, well, impressive as fuck. I swear, people who try and honor Muhammad Ali in the sport just continue to suck. That dude in PFO, this dude, it's not a winning formula, is it? No, it really doesn't seem like it. But, yeah, great coming, great performance. Legendary Polish power. And then the main event, the feel-good story of the season so far. Hector or Hecker, I think that's it, Hetcher Sosa versus Max Lee. Was the fight great? No. Did Sosa look phenomenal? He looked good. But with all the things he had going behind the scenes before this fight, apparently his father died while he's cutting weight, during the weekend or some shit. He still showed up on weight and won the fight. Good for him, man. Just good on him. I never want to hear anyone make excuses for why they can't make weight if this dude's doing it after that bullshit. So, respect him, man. All respect in the world to Hetcher. And that should be Hector. Respect. And he looked fine here. He dominated Lee. I don't know how Lee didn't get finished here. Just got his ass beat around the cage. Got fucked up on the ground. How Sosa didn't get to finish, I don't know. But Lee's tough. But Lee got locked in there for a man who was pissed off, motivated, sad. It was not a winning formula for Lee, and he got his ass beat pretty badly. So happy for Sosa. Dana does have a heart, and he did give him the contract, the feel-good moment of the season so far. Welcome to UFC, man. After all the bullshit he's been through, and even that was just recently last year some shit happened to him. So, dude's a fighter, man. Good for him. Impossible not be happy for Sosa. And welcome to UFC, buddy. Ilya Topuria's training partner. Didn't look as good as him, but that's a high bar. And either way, good win for Sosa. With his heart on his sleeve, he gets the job done. Welcome to the UFC. And there you go. I don't really got much more to say about the card. Just in a quick abbreviated version. Obviously, I'll do more in the recap video, but just for a quick abbreviated version, that's all I gotta say for the card. It was good. Not the best week of the season, but not the worst. It was not closer to being the worst than the best. I'll say that for sure. Last week's was way better. But for being the only fights this week, for kicking off the second half of the season, it was good. 3 finishes, 1 feel-good story, a piss break in there. It was good. I enjoyed it. I can't say anything that bad about it. It was fun. It was fights, which this week we did need because there was nothing on the weekend, which that's going to suck when we get to the weekend, but at least we did scratch that itch a little bit like we always do during a break week for Contender Series. It's a fine appetizer. It will hold us till Saturday, till Sunday. Then we'll start getting cranky, and then Contender Series comes back on Tuesday again. So, that'll be sweet. And yeah, not really much else to really say. So there you go. To look to next week's, it looks to be a pretty alright card. Not phenomenal, but alright. This is out of date. This is not the fight happening. So, I mean, this is a different opponent. He is still on the card. But, yeah, this is next week's. Yeah, I don't know any of these guys, to be honest. So, maybe it'll be good. Our second female fight of the season, I believe the last one, which is a lot. And we'll see what happens here. We got some interesting fighters. I'm interested in this dude, and a guy long name that ends in OV from where? Kyrgyzstan. This dude can be decent or shit. This fight's a little bit interesting. This is actually the main event. The end of second female fight of the season. I'm intrigued. To see what happens. Week 7 next week should be fun. And we can just take a quick look at the rest of the season so far. We got this is week 8. I'm guessing one of these fights are either canceled or getting moved. Obviously, we're not going to do a 6-fight card. So, but yeah, this is what the card's looking like right now. So we'll see which one of these fights gets canceled or moved. Week 9 and 10 are the same as last time we looked. 2 fights here. Can't wait for Emmanuel to get his shot. In week 10, Freddie Vidal finally got his opponent, which is sweet. And then, so hopefully this kid does better than that Huang dude tonight. Cool. Italy on the card, which is kind of crazy. But I can't remember. We've not seen an Italian fighter on Contender Series in 2-3 years. Well, I think there might have been one last year, but he sucked. So there you go. That's Contender Series for this week. That's what I thought of it. It was fine. Not the best, not the worst. Better than nothing. A nice appetizer for this week to keep us happy, I guess. I don't know. So cool. I can't really say much else. Again, most people enjoyed it because again, it was fun. It was fights, and yeah. What else can you really say? So there you go. And then to again, obviously look to the future. We are looking at Contender Series for next week. There are some cards throughout the week. If everyone cares about those, good for you. And then we make it to UFC Perth. So we'll see what happens on this card, which we'll talk about plenty in the next 2 weeks. So, not a very good card. A lot of shitty fights. They seemed like they made a prelims and forgot the main card mainly with most of these fights. It's not the worst, but God, it's not good. 15 fights is cool. But yeah, I have a lot of worry and doubt about this card being phenomenal. I think it looks worse than Noche did on paper. I thought that card looked horrendous on paper. So hopefully this card can deliver something. I have hope, which is usually never a good thing. And yeah, hope not. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, 2 weeks we get to this card. So again, sucks nothing, but what can you do? This week with nothing, next week a shitty card to return, but then we get 320, which that card does look alright. So it could be worse. But yeah, there you go. I think that in that case, I think that's all I gotta say there. And then the only other UFC thing I want to bring up, love it, is when the fuck do we get 11 views? Thank you for the likes. Is there has been some fight news lately. We'll start with We'll go from recent to oldest. This got booked today. RoboCop and Kopylov in the Garden. That'll be a fun fight. RoboCop should win that fight. Like Kopylov coming off that piss poor performance against Costa. RoboCop should win this. That'll be a good fight. This fight finally got about a little bit late, but this fight is finally happening. Nico Rodolfo Vieira should have happened before he fought Renier de Ritter, because he never should have fought Renier de Ritter to begin with, but you know, shit happens. This will be interesting. In the Garden again. Decent. I love this fight, matchmaking wise. It's interesting. Let's do it. Another middleweight fight in the Garden. GM3 and Kyle Dawkins. Please don't lose GM3. We know you're going to, but please don't. Kyle Dawkins is so shit, but yeah, more than likely he'll be able to knock out GM3 here, which is gonna hurt my soul and probably be GM3's last dance in the UFC, which sucks, but what can you do? And then the big one, I think everyone knows about by now. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez is out, and now Renier de Ritter will be fighting Brennan Allen to main event UFC Vancouver. A lot of weird things here. First of all, what the fuck, Fluffy? They finally give you the big fight you deserve, and you pull out. Dumbass. Second of all, the winner of this is still getting a title shot. I don't think there's much debate there. And this is a good fight. I don't hate this fight. Is it a downgrade from Fluffy? Yes. Am I still super excited for this fight? Yes. This is a very good fight on paper. And this card's still phenomenal. Not like it's a make or break thing on the main event. No, this card's still really damn good. So, like, it sucks because Fluffy Renier was a fucking banger. But, yeah, now the winner of this is still getting a title shot because there's no one fucking else, but it's a little less cool. So, wish it was better. Wish it was still Fluffy. I like Allen, but I wish it was still Fluffy. And, yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully everything else sticks together and we get a very, very interesting fight in Canada. Should be good. I guess since we're here, we can look at what else is going on in the future. We got, obviously, Angin Pereira in a couple weeks. Finally, we're getting back to pay-per-views. It feels like it's been forever since one. So this will be a fun one. This will be a very fun card. Cannot wait. Amazing poster. Let's see what happens there. Then we go to Brazil. I know I just did this the other night, but fuck you. This card looks fine. It looks fine. And hopefully by the end of the week we have more fights announced, knock on wood. 321. Actually, I'm not going to click on all of them. 321 says nothing. Jose Delgado and Nathaniel Wood is such a good fight. Apex card. Joy. 322, not a lot booked for. Actually, yeah, not a lot. I forgot this is where they're booking every middleweight fight ever. So, I guess this is just gonna 4 fights at middleweight on this card. How fucking strange is that? But that'll be interesting. That'll be very intriguing. Then you got this one, fucking UFC Qatar, which we have no idea what's going to happen on that card yet. 323, which I hope, knock on wood, gets announced this week since there's no fights this week. We already kind of know what the fights are going to be for this card, so just confirm them, Dana. Ilya against somebody, Volkan Lerone. Announce it already, please. And then, obviously, the last card of the year will be Cop and Royval. Not much else booked under that at the moment. And yeah, that's what we got coming up in the world of the UFC in the coming months. Before the end of 2025, which how are we almost at the end of 2025? Truly, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I gotta say there. So there you go. I guess the only other thing really I got on my mind to talk about is what happened in the fantasy league this week. And woo, is there a lot to say here. But first, the standings, the updated standings after week 2. Tone is in first place. I think still in first place after another dominating win. Vast moves to 2-0, and I moved to 2-0, the 3 undefeated teams. In fourth place, we got Ninja. Fifth place, we got J-Bears, the man himself. Sixth place, Matua, Jay Shiesty, and Black Lives Matter. Chrome in 6th, 7th, and 8th. So we got 3 2-0 teams, 3 0-2 teams, and 2 1-1 teams. Can Chrome, Shiesty, and Matua climb themselves out of the basement? Of course, it's only week 2. Will the top 3 teams fall off? Of course they could. And then here are the season stats so far. I don't know what half season. So points for, points against, division. Oh, I don't even know what that means because there's not a division. That's not a thing either. And move. So the most moves have been done by yours truly. I do my thing fast and right behind me. I got plenty more to do. Chrome, Ninja, Shiesty, J-Beard, and Matua, and Matua hasn't made it. No, that's a lie. Matua has definitely made a move, and then Tone haven't needed to because his team's fucking phenomenal. So there you go. Yeah. What's game lines? Oh, they literally have betting odds for this shit. That's amazing. Speaking of the games this week, we could look at that. Where is score? That's not what I want. I want schedule. So, and to recap week 2, in case you missed it, Ninja beat the shit out of Chrome. Tone beat the shit out of Matua, the only 2 teams to not score over 100. Fast beat the shit out of Jay Shiesty, who just kind of been fucked over by injuries. And I squeaked by J-Bears, as I've kind of getting prone to doing. My 2 wins so far have been by 11 and by 7, 6, 7. So I'm squeaking out wins as everyone else is winning by blowouts. Awesome. Yeah. And then now we look to week 3, where Ninja will be playing Tone. Good luck, Tone. Jay Shiesty will be playing Chrome. Someone has to get their first win of the week or the season. J-Bears will be playing Tone. Good luck, J-Bears. And I will be playing one of the only undefeated teams, and someone's gonna lose their O in the loss column. I'll be playing Fast. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have a team lose their losing streak and get their first win, and a team lose their winning streak and get their first loss. How interesting. This should be fun. Obviously, we can't really look at the matchups for sure yet because the waivers haven't went through yet, and I'm guessing people got waiver moves. If not, then they're kind of insane not to. But definitely some interesting waiver moves will be happening, I would have to imagine. Because if you're falling to 0-2 and shit, or 1-1, you're gonna want to make some moves. So I think this is a little outdated, but yeah, a lot of interesting things. Will happen with the waiver wire, like there always is, and that'll be fun. That'll be very fun. We'll look at that tomorrow. We'll see all the adds and drops like we did last week. I don't think there's been many moves over since we last looked. Let's see. There's been a little bit, but not a lot of recent movement. Let's see. So we looked at a waiver report. Chrome added Brian Aubrey. I think we talked about that. That. He dropped Amarian Hampton for David Montgomery. I think that's a good move. Fast picked up Tucker Kraft and dropped Matthew Golden. God, that was a genius move. Who did Ninja drop Stevenson for Kincaid? Fine. He also picked up the Rams defense, dropped the Vikings. Yeah, that was smart. I dropped Jameson Williams for Matthew Stafford. I think Jameson Williams is just too inconsistent, doesn't do shit. Bass finally dropped Tyler Bass because he's injured. He also added Juwan Johnson, dropped Okonkwo, and he dropped Trey Benson a couple hours ago and this morning. Yeah, nothing crazy. Jameson Williams probably like the biggest one because he's a pretty big name, but I just don't think he does anything worth keeping on my roster. When am I ever gonna play a dude who has like fucking 5 touchdowns in 3 years? If that. So I like J-Dub and I think the Lions are good, but like even if you look at last week when he balled out, when the Lions balled out, he scored what the fuck did he get against Chicago? 18 fantasy points. Like Amon-Ra, and it was pretty much one play. So yeah, I don't know. I just can't trust J-Dub. And then I guess the final thing to look at how they, I guess we will look at the thing anyway to see what they think of the matchups right now. For your boys' matchup against Vast, I am projected to win by 2, which is kind of a running theme of me squeaking out wins because that's what I've been doing lately. They say I got a better quarterback with Jane Daniels against Baker Mayfield. Maybe if Jaden actually plays. They say he has better running backs with Bijan and Henry over Saquon and Chuba. I don't mind Bijan against the Panthers, but over Saquon and saying Henry over Chuba, yeah, that's it's hard to disagree with that, to be honest. Receivers, they say it's split. Garrett Wilson's better than Ladd McConkey. I agree. Kean Coleman's worse than Keenan Allen. I don't agree. Like I think both guys could either be really damn good or really damn bad week by week. I have the better tight end, Tyler Warren, Tucker Kraft, which I don't actually agree with. Tucker Kraft has been fucking phenomenal. Breece Hall to Emeka Egbuka, that's pretty tight. And then no point in doing defense and kicker because I'm getting rid of my defense and kicker and free agent and by waiver wire, so no point in doing that. So okay, that's gonna be a tough one for me to win. Good luck to me. Then they have Ninja blowing out Matua by 15. Speaking of that, when does the waiver wire thing happen? Tomorrow morning, I think. It's like, I don't know, between like 3 a.m. and like 9, 10 in the morning, sometime during, between it turning from Tuesday night to Wednesday morning. So sometime in that time span. Like we look at last week, the waivers went through, what time did they go through? So like 3 in the morning is usually when they go through, it seems. Yeah, so about 3:30 in the morning. So make sure I get a Marion Hampton. You might be the only one targeting him, so you probably should get him. Who the fuck wants Marion Hampton? So good luck with that. They think you need it because they have you getting blown out by 15. So against Ninja, where they say that Mahomes is better than Kyler Murray. Yep. Jahmyr Gibbs is better than Josh Jacobs. That's a tight one. Jonathan Taylor is better than your non-existent running back. Oh yeah, I guess you do need a running back like Hampton. Yeah, that's a good call. You're still gonna lose that matchup to Taylor, but would help. My running back Eckler is injured. Yeah, you don't got much else, do you? You don't really got much else to your disposal. And this is why I told you should have stacked up on running backs when you could. Whatever, man. Hopefully you get Hampton. I don't know who else would be gunning for a guy who is Chargers running back, so good luck. You'll need him. You'll have to break out eventually, right? Receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown is worse than CeeDee Lamb. Oh yeah, I guess Chicago's a better matchup, but that's debatable. Malik Neighbors better than Tyreek Hill, I agree. Trey McBride better than Dolan Kincaid, I agree. Bucky Irving better than Deebo Samuel, I agree. And we won't do defensing. Well, actually, he had Chris Boswell. He'd be retarded to drop Boswell, so I don't think you have a better kicker there. Boswell is one of the best in the fucking league. So that's actually a closer matchup than I think. I think the only thing that could fuck you is, again, your running back room is pretty horrendous. I'll tell you that, like, you could give Ninja a fight. I don't think you'll get blown out that badly unless your guys just fall apart. Like, I think a 15-point L is a little bit extreme. Like, you could get. I'm not gonna say you're gonna win because I don't think you will. I think your running backs will be your downfall. But I won't be shocked if you make it like this is like a 4-point game by the end of it. So maybe you could win. It wouldn't be the most thing in the world, but I have good luck. Good luck. Hopefully Martin Hampton does have that breakout game you need him to. So this is gonna be a tight one. I would not be shocked if Matua pulls off the upset as a plus 13.5 underdog. Oh yeah, injury to Austin Eckler. He is down. George Kittle. Oof. Thank God we don't got bye weeks yet. Imagine wait till bye week start. Oh, I didn't look at my injured players to his because we don't have any. Nice. There you go, Matua. Good luck, brother. I want to see you get your first one already. I just it was never going to be against me. Next, we have the battle of the 0-2 teams. Someone has to get their first win. Jay Shiesty versus Chrome. Shiesty's meant to win by like about 16. I agree with you on almost just about everything, right? But if I can add one thing, so you are a thanks. Should I start Malik Neighborhood Devontae Adams? Since you're not playing me and I want to see you win, I would give you the help. I would play Neighbors. Like I would look at your team right now and tell you what I would do. You don't have to listen, but what I would do is I would definitely play Malik because that's what lost you last week, and then I'd play Devontae at flex probably. More than likely, you know, Philly's a worse defense than the rate. I'd probably lean Devontae over Debo, but that's just me. And running backs, I would drop Chris Olave and get rid of your backup defense and drop Austin Eckler. He's out for the season. I'd drop all three of these guys. Well, I guess you're dropping him for Hampton, but I'd drop Lions and Olave for running backs. Or even if you want to keep the Lions, to drop one of your two defenses for fucking running backs because you need that depth. Like, if I were you, like, you're already getting Hampton, get fucking, I don't know, get Charbonnet and Stevenson, get Kareem Hunt, just fill up on running backs, man, because you don't need all of that. You're never going to play Chris Olave. So, why drop one? You don't need two defenses. It's literally, like, you don't. When I say defenses are meaningless, all you're meant to do with defenses and kickers are stream them every week, or unless you have a top one. And what streaming means is that week by week and even tight end to an extent, but you got a good tight end. But what that means is every week you pick up the best one and then just drop them for the next best one, unless you got a top one, like if you had the Bills right now or something like that. But if you want two defenses, you can do that. But trying to help you, it would be fucking stupid to have that many. Yeah. Well, So the smart thing to do would have been putting a waiver on. Well, actually, now you can just put a waiver without dropping anybody. So, well, you could do that as well. So I see that. What I meant is you drop them in a waiver, but I guess now you don't gotta drop anyone. So whoever you had you're gonna have to cancel that Hampton waiver now if you're dropping someone for him and then redo it. So like cancel that waiver and then put it on him, and it will just say you can add this player for free or you got an open spot. So yeah, re-put your Hampton waiver, and then put two more running backs. You don't need receivers. Your receivers are great, and I don't think there's much at receiver anyway. But like, yeah, I would definitely aim for running backs because you need that depth. Because Josh Jacobs is not an Iron Man, and he's good. He's not fucking a top guy. And even if you get Hampton, he's not played good. Like, so again, I'm not gonna say you can get any of these guys you want. I don't care who, but look at who you like the best. Look who whatever. Get some running back depth. Like, I've been telling you this since before week 1. So, and again, you don't need to drop anyone out. You got 3 open spots. When you hit add or waiver, it should say you should give you like a drop nobody option, because now you got 3 open spots on your team. So do that. Add any of these guys that you want. Let me get Saquon. No. If you had anything I actually wanted, I would trade you a running back, but I'd trade you David Montgomery and you fucking dropped him. So I tried to help you. You dropped what would have been your second best running back, and now Chrome has him. So yeah. So you got 3 open spots on your team now. Add running back depth, or if you want, yeah, you don't have to, but you could add another receiver. You could add quarterbacks, tight ends, kickers, or defenses. All up to you. So, but I've given you advice. Get running back depth. There you go. Give me back Charbonnet. Oh yeah, that was your biggest mistake, trading Chuba Hubbard. when you were like, oh, I don't want this mother, like literally when you sent me that message, I was like, oh, who the fuck is Chuba Hubbard? I don't want him. I was like, literally a light bulb went in my head. I was like, okay. So you want Debo and don't want Chuba Hubbard? So yeah. I'm not upset. Thank you. Chuba Hubbard's one of my best players. So I don't know. I like Debo. Oh yeah, Debo's been good for you. I think receivers like, I think if you look back at that trade, and I'll bring it back up. Where's the trade center? Projection. Where the fuck is this it? Okay. If we look back at that trade, where the fuck is it? How do I go back that far? Start date. I don't know. Would that bring up the trade? Because I want to look back on that trade. Here it is. If you look back on the trade, you won the receiver side of that, because I got Jameson Williams, who I already dropped because I think he's fucking useless. You got Debo, who I think has been better than Jameson and is helping your team more than Jameson ever would have. Running back wise, you should have kept David. You shouldn't have made the trade to begin with, because Chuba is better, but you know, it is what it is. So Debo has Raiders, yeah. And that's up to you. Debo or Devontae, that's on you. I'm just saying, I'm just giving my 2 cents. You don't have to listen to a word I fucking say. But I'm just giving my opinion. And so, yeah, in hindsight, you got Debo. You pretty much traded Debo for Chuba Hubbard. Which, not the best move in the world, but it could have been worse. And, yeah, there's still more than enough time for you to get back in the season. So I know 0-2 looks bad, but there's more than enough time for you to come back in the season. And yeah, fuck, I continue to think if you really wanted to, you could package 2 of your receivers. You have so many good ones, and try and trade with someone, not me, but someone else, like legit trades. Don't be asking for fucking Derrick Henry for goddamn Jerry Jeudy. But I still think if you really want to, you could package 2 decent receivers for a running back. So, or even well, I guess your quarterbacks have been perfectly fine. Sucks Justin Fields got injured. The first thing I thought when I saw the Fields injury was, damn, Tua is not happy about that one. So, but yeah, like, I'm just giving my 2 cents, because I know this is your first year doing that, and you asked for my opinion. And I want to see you get out of the gutter. I don't want to see you 0-2. I don't want to see anyone 0-2. So I hope you win this week, and I hope you get the running back depth you need. Your receiving core is great. Your quarterbacks are fine. Your tight end's one of the top 5 in the league. Defense, kicker, meaningless. I pray your 2 cents. I'm happy to give it, brother. So hopefully you get all the running backs you need, and yeah. I don't think I have. I think I have. Do I got a waiver on a running back this week? I don't believe so. So there you go. There you go. But back to what I was doing. Poor Chris Olave, you drafted him, dropped him, picked him back up and dropped him again. So, poor guy. But back to looking at the upcoming matchups. We got the 0-2 battle between Jay Shiesty and Chrome. Shiesty's meant to win by a decent amount, not Chrome maybe won't get the most points scored on him this week. The bottom two teams. Someone has to win. This is gonna be an interesting one. Chrome literally played the team that scored the most points in the league in week 1 and week 2. No bullshit. I like how indecisive I am. Oh, dude, that's fancy for you. Like, trust me. Like, in general, I'm indecisive, but let alone in fantasy, I am up to the minute the game start. I'm thinking, should I do this or this or that or this? Like, dude, trust me, fantasy football does that to you. So that's not a bad thing or some like new thing. That's just what fantasy football is. It makes you overthink everything. So there you go. That's not some crazy thing. I'm gonna try and trade for Tone Javonte Williams. That was your main target? Okay, since I'm here, and I'll help look for. You want Javonte Williams? I guess he's playing good, but fuck, I think Hampton and fucking other guys. I don't know. Maybe let's see. I don't think you're gonna get anything out of Tone because his team's perfect. I don't see him trading right now. Vast. I don't either, like, unless you want James Conner, which I doubt you fucking do. Plus, I think Vast needs running backs in his own right because he only has 3. It's in Tone's bench, so it's more reasonable. Yeah, I don't hate it. Like, what you could do. I'll get to that in a minute. Vast, I don't think you could trade with because he only had 3 running backs, and I doubt you want James Conner anyway. You have enough. You have most of the Cardinals players already, so what the fuck else would you need? With me, I really don't know who. I love my running back room. I don't know who. Tavion Henderson's pissing me off, but I don't think I would trade him. But I know what I would get from you, so there you go. Who is this? Ninja. He has nothing you need. You're not getting Gibbs or Taylor or Bucky, so you're kind of wasting your breath there. J Beers, I don't think you'd get anything out of J Beers. I'd be shocked if you could. He doesn't really need anything. I don't know what he would trade anyway. Like, yeah, you're not getting anything out of J Beers. Obviously, your team, like, I don't know what I would even want from your team. Of course, I know what I would want from your team, but realistically, yeah. And then Shiesty, she might need her fucking players. I don't think you can get Bob at this point. Maybe, but unlikely. Well, actually, no. That's not. I know how much you want Bob, and she kind of. Well, yeah, she kind of needs her. She has how many running backs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 running backs, and how many receivers? 1, 2, 3 receivers. And then we got, who the fuck is this? Chrome's team. Who, I don't know how Chrome's 0-2. Outside playing the best team in the league each week. He has no running backs. He's another dude who needs running backs, but at least he got a few weapons. So, Chi Lamb, your best bet would actually be try and trade. Would you rather have Bob or Javonte Williams? Because I'd definitely say Bob is better than Javonte. But maybe that's just me. And again, I think there's a better chance she would trade than fucking Tone. Send her Judy and DK for Bob. That's his nickname that he goes by. So, yeah, that's literally the nickname they call him. I don't know why, but that's what they call him. They're a lot easier than Jacroy, Korsky, Marit. I've been thinking you should try that trade since week 1. Though I would package DK and Judy for Marit if I was you, if you want, because then he would easily be your second best running back, especially since he is the starter now with Eckler done. So, and she needs some receiver depth, and Judy and DK you don't need because CD's better, Malik's better, Marv better, Adams better, Debo is as good. So that's what I would do. I'm not gonna say she's gonna accept it because I don't know if she would. But if I was in your shoes, I would send that trade, especially I know how much you like the Redskins. Judy and Metcalf for Merritt again. And unless you want Javonte Moore, but I think there's a better chance you can get this trade than anything else. So for Bobo, Bob. Yeah, when I thought I was like Bo Nix, not that you don't need that. She needs Bo Nix because she got Joe Burrow. But yeah, okay. I think that's a trade that helps both of you because she gets receiver depth because she only has 3. And you get a running back that you need. So, So, yeah, I think that's a fair trade. I know you're giving up 2 for 1, but you need that 1, and then that'll actually free up another spot where you can add another running back or something, or a receiver if you wanted to. You can re-add Chris Olave. Because I don't know what else you would really like, unless you wanted Tyrone Tracy, but I don't see the point of that. Who has Chubb? Chrome does, and he will not be trading. So we'll see if that go through. I can't promise Chubb for the Texans. Yeah, Chubb's on. He got a touchdown last night. Pretty good play. He scored 2 tutties. Yeah, he looked all right last night. But yeah, good luck on getting that trade. I can't promise she'll accept it or decline it, but I think that would be the best trade for both of you because she would need receiver depth and you need Bob pretty badly. So good luck. So, because I just don't like. I don't think you could get Javonte. You're not gonna get. You don't want James Conner because who the fuck does? I'm not. I have nothing. I don't really see anything reasonable that I would want from you. Ninja ain't gonna trade. Jabers ain't gonna trade, and Chrome ain't gonna trade. So there you go. I thought you should have done that trade since like week 1, but I kept my mouth shut. I was like, oh, maybe everything will play out. But yeah, I think that's the best move for you. But might not even. She might decline it. Then you're kind of fucked. So if she declines it, fuck, maybe do try and get Javonte Williams. Would Tony even accept that? Probably. Well, for that package, maybe. Huh. I don't know. We'll leave Tone alone for right now because I just don't see any reasonable choice for him to do, and not choice, but any reasonable option for him to do that. So there you go. Speak of Shiesty's team, the next matchup we look at is her matchup with Chromulus. As again, she is projected to win, which that will be interesting. So says if I can get Hampton and Bob, I will feel confident. Yeah. Plus, if you get those 2 and you do get more running backs, at least I know outside Hampton there's not many great options on waiver wire, but just getting a little more depth would be and a little more depth would help your team out immensely. Because again, Josh Jacobs and Hampton would be a good 1-2 punch, but when that's your only punches at running back, you don't got shit. RX thoughts on how Fluffy out of RER will affect his career. I talked about that a bit earlier. I'm annoyed with Fluffy because he finally gets the fight he deserves and he pulls out. It's like, dude, come on. I think he'll be punished to an extent. I think he'll get thrown down the ladder. I won't be shocked if he fights Whitaker in a meaningless fight. We already know he's going to win. Or he fights Paulo or some bullshit. UFC's not fond of pullouts, and that could sound bad out of context. But yeah, I think he's going to get punished in another Apex main event against Whitaker or Costa or some bullshit. And I can't even get mad at that this one because he pulled out. Like, come on, man. You know better. You finally get your big opportunity and you pull out. Like, it's annoying. Happy for Brandon Allen. That fight's still going to be good. The winner's still getting a title shot, but it's very frustrating. Especially as a Fluffy fan, because who doesn't like Fluffy Hernandez? The dude's phenomenal. So did Fluffy announce? He announced. Well, I think the UC dropped it first, then he confirmed it. I forget what the injury was, but yeah, he pulled out. So I don't know. Annoyed, but what can you do? Good frown. Good for RDR because he got an easier fight. Still a good main event, but yeah, very annoyed with Fluffy and yeah. Why Jaber's MIA? He had he started a new thing at work and he got up even earlier and he's taking the night off. I saw him in I swear he was in Monster chat a little bit, but he wasn't gonna come on tonight. He will be on tomorrow, obviously, for the ratings show. But yeah, tonight he's taking a break, which is understandable. If the UC is ahead of it, he won't get punished. We'll see. Costa and Fluffy ain't bad. It would make no sense for Fluffy, but it would be a nice win for him and ease a layup because Costa's garbage. So I think he's gonna fight Whitaker though, more than likely. I think he'll probably fight Whitaker. Not hating Costa Fluff. Yeah, on paper it would be fun, but logic wise, why would Fluffy fight down against a guy who's 1-4 in his last 5? And again, it's a complete layup. Costa's garbage. So. But again, I couldn't even be mad at that fight at this point because Fluffy fucked himself pulling out. So, I don't know. Do you know the nature of the injury? No. I'll look it up. Fascinating Hernandez injury. I'm obviously I actually didn't see what the injury was. Yeah, I don't think he specified what the injury was, sadly. So, obviously, it was serious enough to pull out. So, it better be a real damn injury. If it's something like fucking his toenail hurts, it's like, bro, you fucking dummy. So, it was actually funny. The person Matua just signed a fucking trade to messaged me 2 minutes ago. What are they on? Not about to trade. Pulling out a fight don't sound like something Fluffy would do. I don't think he's done it too often. I don't think he's pulled out many fights. So to look at how many times he's, because I can't remember him pulling out of fights too often. He's not one of those guys. He has, let's see, he's had actually, maybe I'm wrong. Let's see, not his fault. Not his fault. And so that's 1. The RDR was a huge fight for Fluffy. Yeah, winner that was getting a title shot. Still is, because there's no one else, but yeah. 2 pullouts, 3 pullouts. So far he had 3 pullouts. Not his fault. 4, 5, and then 6. Ugh, never mind. He does like to pull out a fight. 6. Ugh. I expect better from you, Fluffy. Like, yeah, he's gonna get in. If he can't make it to a fight, bro, he's just gonna fuck himself over. That's annoying because the dude is phenomenal. I think he's Hamzat's hardest fight, but unless he can make it to a fight, then what's the fuck's the point? So, or do you see anyone beating Hamza anytime soon? If not, no. With Fluffy pulling out, that means his title shot's gonna get pushed back, and if he ever even gets one now, and yeah, like that's who the fuck's gonna beat Hamza? The Ritter, Imavov, fucking MVP? No. So Hamza's holding that belt for as long as he wants, man, because he's never gonna actually fight. But you know, still, fucking middleweight, man. Good luck to Ritter and Allen. But back to looking at the future matchups again. You can keep asking MMA shit or talk whatever. You know me, I don't mind getting off track and doing something. To finally look at this matchup, Shiesty versus Chrome. Someone has to get their first win this season. Obviously, Shiesty's losing the quarterback battle because Joe Burrow's injured. Could you beat him? Of course, easily. Funny is Chrome will win the quarterback unless Shiesty puts in Bo Nix. They say she wins the running backs, man, because Aaron Jones is injured. Chase Brown against David Montgomery. That's a tough one. Cortland Sutton is worse than Jamar Chase. No shit. Zay Flowers is worse than Stephon Diggs. Or is better than Stephon Diggs, my bad. Yeah. Brock Bowers better than Travis Kelce. Yep. Tony Pollard better than Hollywood Brown. They are both shit. This is gonna be a tough game. This is gonna be a really tough game for both. Both need to take out injured players from their lineups, and good luck to them. Good luck to them. Someone has to get their first win this season. Someone has to take their third loss. I think they get an interesting one. Do you want us to troll Jabers for leaving you hanging? I don't care. Well, actually, no, he didn't leave. He told me, like 10, 15 minutes in the stream, he DM'd me, oh, I'm taking tonight off, da-da. So that's cool. Like, I don't care. Like, like I said, if there's one person in chat or 100, I'm gonna do the exact same stream either way. It doesn't, I'd only be pissed at him if he did this on a Wednesday or the parlay show, the rating or parlay show. That he can do whatever the fuck he wants. I don't require him to be here, so I don't require anyone to be here. So only on Wednesday and Thursday because it's half of his show. So if Jabers here, I'm awesome. If he's not, understandable. So I hope he's doing good. Tuesday night, we'll see him tomorrow. It doesn't bother me. Like, I will annoy Jamie about it, but no. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. I get it. No big deal to me. There you go. And then speaking of Jabers, he is the final matchup we'll look at from this week going into week 3, where he is projected to lose by pretty much 3 to Tone, the guy who looks unbeatable in the league right now with his super team. Will Jabers be the one to dethrone him? We'll see. Are you gonna put Jabers on unpaid leave? No, he's already unpaid. I already don't pay him. I pay him and wasting his time every night. No, yeah, I don't. Jamie, I did put on unpaid leave, and I didn't tell him to leave. He just did it on his own because he's an asshole. No, I don't care. So, hope Jaber is having a good night. I'm pretty sure he's at Gummy Gang, which also hope he's having a great fucking night. I know I am. Hope he is. Hope everyone is. We vibing on Tuesday night, talking Contender Series, fights, and fantasy. As to look at Jaber's game this week against Tone, a very tough matchup. Josh Allen versus Lamar, 50-50 coin flip. Either guy could have more points there. When RX Prez of youth, he's gonna take away Jerry Pierce's ringside seats. I'm gonna put him in the fucking nosebleeds. Actually, that might be better. I'm gonna put Jamie in a fucking locker room so he doesn't scare people. By that point, he's gonna have metal hanging out of his whole fucking body. Of course, Moss and Jesse will be doing a live commentary. They'll be replacing Rogan and Anik. And then obviously Freezy will get free tickets. Matua, everyone getting free tickets. Combat X can do a live stream there. So can't wait. For the running back battle here, thanks for RX anytime, Freezy. Next for the running back battle here, they say Divine's better than Genty. I don't agree with that too much. And then they say Cook's better than Kyron. I do agree with that. So I think Tone takes the running back room. I think quarterback's a 50-50 battle. Receiver, Jefferson is better than Puka. Yeah. Gonna make just call fights again finally. You know it. You know, if anyone could, I'll get it done. And they'll still be streaming. Don't worry, they'll still be streaming. They'll be two countries. You know, my UFC would be perfect. But yeah, that'd be amazing. Way better than Anik and fucking DC. But for the receiver room here, Jefferson is worse than Puka. I don't know what the fuck they think there. Just play-by-play and lost color commentary. Yeah, we'll have donuts play during the fights. You know, the whole 9 yards. My UFC is gonna be perfect. And then for like the Apex cards that no one chose, one we won't even be doing those for the fight nights no one wants to go to. We'll have like I don't know. We'll have Jay Beers and Jamie on commentary. There you go. That's just like C team. Combat X, there you go, the big three. So, oh no, all we need is Smokey. But there you go. Perfect. Oh, what the? But and then for the second receiver, Jigba's better than DJ Moore. That's a very tough battle there. I think both guys could be underwhelming, but I probably would lean JSN in that one. Tight end, Sam Laporta or Zach Ertz. I'm actually leaning Ertz there. I think he's been better. He's been fucking good. Flex, ETN versus Kamara. I think Jay Beers wins that. And then, yeah, defense and kicker is defense and kicker. That's a tough one. That's a very close game. I think Jay Beers wins on a lot of categories here. I would not be shocked. Jay Beers is one of the fucking takedown Tone. This could be good, man. A lot of these games, this is a tight game. Matua could spring the upset on Ninja. Shiesty and Chrome, someone has to get their first one. Jay Beers and Tone, the homies going one-on-one. I can't wait. Football is great. And I think that's all I gotta say. So I'm not gonna end the stream right now. I'm just gonna kill the screen share and yap with y'all for a little bit longer. But yeah. Alright, please give Sanko more airtime once here. See, of course. How could I not? She'll have her own desk. She'll have her own show. don't. It's fucking Sanko. So, like, it's fucking Sanko, bro. The GOAT. Like, the GOAT. You don't need anyone besides the GOAT, Laura Sanko. Argyle, please make Sanko Nina. Well, Nina Drum was fired on the spot. But that'd be like the first thing I do. I'd make sure that's the first thing I do. She's fired. But yeah, we'll have Sanko. We'll get Sanko some opportunities. We'll have fucking Moss versus Nina Drama. Good super fight. So my UFC would be perfect. We would not have a break week. We'd only have a break week on around Christmas, but that would only be 1 week. We'd be doing a New Year's card, fuck it, and maybe Thanksgiving. Every other week, you're fighting fuckers. Or do you think John ends up on UFC White House card? More than likely. As much as Dana says it's not happening, I think the main and co will be Jones, Aspinall, and Connor, Chandler, I guess. So I think at the end of the day, that will probably be what happens. But truly, who knows, man? Truly, who knows? So on my UFC, yeah, that probably would still be the main event. Everyone getting free tickets. Fuck, in my UFC, we're doing the fights inside the White House. On top of the White House. Which one doesn't will be your main event? Of course, it should be, and it should be the real main event as well. But who knows if they actually do that shit? It'll probably be Kayla and Nunez main eventing. I didn't see my tooth coming. I'm gonna beat Ninja's ass. Good luck. I hope not to. But, will you bring back Ronda Rousey? No. Fuck no. To do what? Lose? No. It's 2025. In my UFC, we look to the future, not the past. If you're over the age of fucking 50, you're getting cut. Maybe. Besides Jim Miller, he gets a contract for life. So, you know, you gotta respect some of the OGs. Like, you know, like we're on a Perth next week. I don't know how Smokey ain't the commentator and the ring announcer for the. Well, we still got Bruce Buffer, but Smokey definitely commentating. Maybe your new ring announcer. How was Contender? I didn't see much of it. It was fine. Few good knockouts. There was only one bad fight, and it was the second fight of the night. The rest was pretty good. Always good to go back and rewatch if you want. Were you most impressed with Polish Dude? Yeah, he was easily the best fighter of the night. I would say Polish Dude number 1, DC's Dude, that Gant Dude or whatever number 2. I would say Sosa number 3, the Canadian Kid 4, and then obviously McCory 5 is how I'd rank him. I agreed for all the contracts. I think Dana was perfect with it. It was a fine night contender. It's not the best. I think last week was better, but for what it was fine. Maybe. I don't know if I would say the worst week contender series either, but it was definitely, I would say, closer to being the worst than the best. And that's not even a bad thing because all contender episodes have been good. I just think this one was a little bit on the weaker side compared to, especially this last week. I had Muhammad Ali winning, yeah. Who didn't? Your thoughts on Canelo Crawford? It was good. I enjoyed the fight. Was it amazing? No, it wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen, but yeah, I thought it was a fine fight. Like, for what it was, it's probably one of the better fights on Saturday with how shit Noche was. He kept that jabbing hand low. Yep, he paid for that real damn quickly. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, dude, you're meant to be a striker. How the fuck do you not know basic shit? Like, don't leave your chin out. Crazy idea, I know. So, that Polish dude saw that immediately and said, good night. I wouldn't mind seeing Crawford versus Taporia. Yeah, Ilya would kill him, but, you know, that's Ilya for you. Ilya needs to focus on fighting lightweights right now because he has fucking 2 that he could fight. And right now, he's not booked against either of them. So he has to fight Armon or Patty eventually. So can we maybe get that done, please? It'd be kind of cool. Do you think we'll get Poya versus Patty? We should, but more than likely it's gonna be. I think more than likely they will finally cave in and just say, "Here, Armon, shut up and fight." But I would not be shocked if it's Gaethje Ilya in December. It could be either one. Patty's unlikely. They're probably feed Patty another layup, like fucking I don't know. Insert name here, but he could probably beat. So Dariush or some bullshit. Moicano. But I think they should just say fucking do Ilya and Patty. Will Dana be pissed if Armon hurts back? I would hope he's pissed. I think we're all pissed because he's a fucking idiot. What a fucking moron. Idiot, man. Idiot. Like, idiot. Just fucking dumb. So. I don't blame Dana for hating the motherfucker after that dumb shit. It's like, dude, you did to yourself. Literally. Like, just dumb. But the dumb people do dumb things like that. Are you gonna play Jay-Z after your stream ends? I don't even think they got the co-hosting opened up. So probably not. We'll burn out on Daisy. Like, I think we fucking peaked in that game. Like, what else we're gonna do? We're never gonna get the car going. So, and all we're gonna do is what? Play for 3 hours, find each other, and then fucking die or quit in like fucking an half an hour. So, I don't know. I don't really see me doing that. And yeah, like I said, 8 out of 20 right now. By the time they do get it, it's either gonna be super late, it's gonna be like another hour. I'm just not feeling like playing it anyway. I do like the game. I do like playing with them, but I don't know. It's just like we're just gonna do the same thing we continue to do: find each other and die quickly after. Like the boat thing's cool when I ran the car going, and yeah, I like the game. I love playing with Moss and the gang, but I'm just not feeling it. Excited tonight because I should record to continue through the recap. I want to chill more than anything after this. Again, who knows? They even get the co-hosting opened up, so they need to call the smoky signal. Well, I hope whoever does hop on has a great time. Hope the stream's going fantastic. So, and Smokey will probably be live right after, so y'all can watch him after. So, and then you could fall asleep to Smokey and wake up to Smokey probably still being live. So, plenty of streaming. Plenty of yapping. That's what I do, at least. Did you really start streaming with Moss? Well, the first time I was on stream was when I was like 12 or 13. Yeah. To just be honest, yeah. And yeah. Many moons ago, and how many moons later we're here. Many moons later. So, long time ago. So, It is what it is. One question, please. Knock yourself out, brother. I'm all ears. Now let's see, which one are you most looking forward to? Maybe Valentina Whaley. I'm trying to think, like, what else is there? Like, at the moment, like, Charles Fiziev will be cool, but Leon Pratas will be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably, of course, Tom Gunn will be cool. But yeah, I'd probably say, yeah, probably Valentina Whaley's gonna be pretty cool. Leon beats up Pratas. No, he doesn't. What's up with this logo? It's my logo. Leon has a breakout fight. He gets his face broken in that fight. Are you confident Blanchard gets a win and then fights for title? Win? Yes. Title fight? No. The next title fight in that division is going to Natalia Silva. So Natalia Silva will fight the winner of Whaley Valentina. And Blanchfield will fight probably the winner of DWCS Manana. So has been needing a fight like Pratas. No, not really. That's like the last thing Leon needs is a guy who's better than who he's been losing to lately. Like, what the... Oh, that's the last thing he fucking needs. Silver is upgraded. Yeah, a lot of people think that. I forget what me and Jay Bruce rated her. Jay Bruce probably gave her like fucking 9, knowing him. I was probably honest and gave like, I don't know, 5, 6. Which you'll hear a lot of tomorrow. Rating show. Ding ding. I still think Lipsky on his chick new. Well, I guess she's probably not on UFC anymore, is she? I think she got cut by now, but yeah, Lipsky's fine. A lot of people liked Lipsky, like when she was actually winning. She had a lot of buzz, but now she's shit. Always was, but now it's like confirmed. And I think she's still signed, but I wouldn't be shocked she got cut either, because again, she's just fucking horrendous. So yeah, at one point, a lot of people loved Lipsky. So, do you think Dern will ever be champion? No. Like, Jandy Roba's gonna beat her. So, which Silva? Natalia Silva, the one who's going to fight the winner of Whaley and Valentina. Yes, Nat Silva. The good one. The best one, actually. Big Mac Dern will be champion. No, she will not. Jandy Roba is going to beat her. Stop playing. No, Mac Dern's an awful fighter. Like she is truly a god awful fighter, and she shouldn't even be in this fight to begin with. It should be Jillian Robertson against Verna Jandy Roba. So, yeah. You must be impressed by Dern's card game, though. No, I guess Mac is the better grappler. Is she? That's debatable. Is coming into her own. About fucking time. Only took 10 fucking years of losing. Fuck. It's not really an accomplishment to finally be doing halfway decent. We had better grappling than Dern. I swear Dern has been nullified on the ground before. Like, Yasha not nullified her on the ground, who can't grapple at all. So, Dern's last fight was the grappler we have all been waiting for against a can like Amanda Hebos. Like, what the fuck do you expect? Hebos is garbage. Will Nunez be champion again? Probably not. Very unlikely. That Kayla fight's dangerous for Nunez, so good luck to her though. Yeah, Yashinon was getting dominated. She won the fight. Xiaonan won that fight somehow. Xiaonan's not good. You wanna know who held down Xiaonan and beat her? Jandy Roba. Defended Jiu-Jitsu. I don't know if she submits her, but she probably just ragdolls her. That's gonna be a tough fight to predict. Speaking of White House fights, Kayla Nunez, so that'll be a tough one to predict. Dern put her in bad positions. You wanna know what position Jandy Roba put her in? The ground, on her back. Because Jandy Roba is better. Xiaonan is so trash. Will Kayla fight at 35 or 45? I say fuck it, do it at like 55. Let them be as hydrated as possible. Fuck it. But no, they're gonna do it at bantamweight more than likely, which I think is crazy, but more than likely bantamweight. Just to have the belt on the line. Yeah, Xiaonan is awesome. No, she is not. She is super unimpressive. Be right, Kurt. Yeah, she's fine. Will Johnson ever be champion again? No. He never should have been to begin with. He's not going to be again. He's just not good. Mackenzie Dern already beat Jandy Roba. Yeah, that was many moons ago, and that was a great fight, but like Jandy Roba has got better. Has Dern? Not really. I think Dern's the same fighter she always been. She is who we thought she was. Dern had Grayling is a wild man. I'll wait to see it because unimpressive wins against Hebos and Godinez are not moving me. Ever be champion again? Probably not. Looks more athletic. Yeah. Dern is still one of the most durable bitches ever. Yeah, I guess in that regard. Does Dern have best? Probably. Striking has improved. It couldn't get worse. I would fucking hope it improved. You couldn't get worse. It'd almost be an accomplishment to get shittier striker. And it's not locked down when it hits the floor. We'll see. I got about a month and a half to see how true all of it holds up. Oh, has improved. Yeah, again, that couldn't get fucking worse. Dern has had dog shit offensive wrestling. Yeah, that's a big reason she couldn't win half her fights because she can't get the fight fucking down. the best female striker in the UFC? Probably Alexa. Well, if we're just talking hands, then probably Alexa Grasso. If we're talking kickboxing, then probably seems like Natalia Silva might take the cake there. During Canelo, high takedowns behind some serious combos. Will become the champion. Maybe. We'll find out in about a month and a half. Do you see Rose becoming? No. Not me, Eunice's shit. Who's Oh, Jacqueline Cavalcanti. She's really fucking good. She's really good. She just got a fight booked against Myra Bueno Silva for November 8th. Or maybe it's the 1st, one or the other. Yeah, she's good. That chick just got one dude. That chick that just won, dude, she's nasty. Yeah. That chick's fucking good as well. The new Andrade lady, yeah. Yeah, Froyo was good. She was fucking good last week. Froyo. I know it's 4-0, but saying Froyo is funnier. That English girl that fights ever coming to UFC. Hopefully. Only good thing PFO has, so hopefully she can escape that shithole and come to a real promotion, but we'll see. Lamos Silva Cavalcanti for your one con Norma. Lamos is a decent striker. Silva, yeah, for you, yeah. Wang Kong is shit. Norma, yeah, Norma. I like Norma. She's good. She's gonna beat Catalina Fieta, and then get a title shot. Yeah, I like Norma. She's good. Kayla for the White House card. Yeah, that's where the fight's gonna be for sure. That's 100% where that fight's gonna be. So, do you see Hamza on White House? No. Hamza ain't gonna fight that quickly. We won't see Hamza till October. He'll fight in October in the Abu Dhabi pay-per-view. We know he's not gonna turn around to fight that quickly. You know how quick of a turnaround that is for Hamza? No. If there's not a year in between fights, you know, if it has not been a year since his last fight, Hamza ain't doing it. Were you? Yeah, it's almost hard not to be impressed. Like, yeah, the fight was boring, but still hard not to almost be impressed with how shit Drake is at like basic shit. So yeah, I gotta give Hamza his flowers when they're kind somewhat due. Who's next for Bryce Mitchell? Hopefully PFL. What DC next for DDP? He should fight Imavov. What? Hater, you damn right. No, Christ, Taylor. I'll follow the Lord's plan, thank you. Who's next for Davy Grant? He's fighting Charles Jourdain, I believe, on the Canada card. I believe, which that's a pretty good fight. Hit player biggest star in the UC. Yes, he definitely is right now. With O'Malley crumbling, Connor being gone, I'd definitely say Ilya. It's fucking Ilya. What else do you need to say? Who's next from the fucking chopping block? That dude is garbage. All the hype of getting signed just to look that pathetic in their debut against a fat can. Come on, man. We have low standards, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. You make heavyweights look fucking bad. Boo cha. Bum cha. Came back. I guess, but he's not gonna. He has no fucking chance against fucking Ilya, so good luck to him. But yeah, he can get his wig knocked off against Ilya Tapoya. But yeah, I think we've gone almost 2 hours, 1 hour and 40. Yeah. 8 big fat shit. Yeah, he sucks. But I think I'll just start getting out of here. Almost 2 hours. Bad fun, but I think a little bit more than time to get higher. Thoughts on Gene Silva loss and can. What is he here? Yeah, I'd probably say he's still the best and favorite fighting nerd. And Gene's loss, he'll bounce back. Just like Process, he'll get one easy win and then get it right back into fighting higher echelon guys. Because he's really fucking good. Like, what else do you need to say? He's really damn good, and it's truly that simple. Yeah, that's about the long and short of that. But yeah. It's RX anytime, Freezer. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Had a great night with y'all. It was a fun ass fucking Tuesday night. We chatted MMA, football, MMA, and had fun. So I'm happy. Had a good time, and hope y'all did as well. Thank you to everyone who was in chat tonight. Few but mighty. 27 views. Jesus fucking. One more thing, knock yourself out, Freezy. I'm all ears. Thanks to everyone who was in chat tonight. Freezy, Matua. I think that's about the list there. Was there anyone else talking? Like, actually, it might have just been you two. You two fucking legends. Oh yeah, Scotty did start tonight, and Becker. Thank you to you for a great stream, for being the only one to show up tonight. You give me a ringside seat once your UFC prez, of course. Y'all getting ringside seats. Thank God for your head holding, your continued hand holding your fantasy football. Anytime, man. Hopefully that trade works. I can't make promises, but good luck, because that trade would fucking save your season. Hopefully, if Bob's any good. But good luck in any time. If you're not playing me, I don't mind helping you a bit. If you're playing me, I hope you fucking all your guys break their legs. But yeah, no problem, Freezy. Y'all getting ringside seats in my UFC. And yeah, I think that's about all I got for tonight. Fun night. And also, please introduce me to Nina Joe. I got you. You know I got you. Yeah, I think that's about all I got for tonight. Talk about everything I want to talk about. Fun Tuesday night. Gonna be back after my day off yesterday, and yeah, fightless week. But we're still gonna be streaming tomorrow. Rating show with J Beers. Can't wait. Thursday, nothing. There's no fight, so there's no point. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes. We'll be live all 3 days. I cannot wait. Well, nights, definitely not during the day. And I can't wait. So we got a couple more streams this week. This is a good way to start off. Tuesday night. Hope everyone had a great night here or just in general at Gummy Gang, everything. Love y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe. 200 subs go right into 2025. Later, future CEO, brother. And of course, Contender Series recap will be out tomorrow. I don't think I got any shorts planned for like the rest of this week, which I'm not too upset about. And I think that's about everything I got. So, fun night, almost 2 hours hanging with Freezing my tour pretty much. But Scotty hopped in for a second too. Had a great night. See y'all tomorrow for the rating show. Hope everyone's enjoying or enjoys Gummy Gang, Smoky streams, and just their Tuesday going into Wednesday in general. As always, first of many streams this week, even on a fightless week, we still alive. But dang, RX. Out. Good vibes only. And